Good day, everyone. Steam recently announced free-to-play games, and they have a few on their Steam client available already. And as a good gamer, I tried most of them, or actually two so far. One was Global Agenda, and the other was Champions Online. I want to bring you some footage and my initial opinions on Global Agenda. So, starting off with character creation, Global Agenda is basically like an action MMO RPG thing type of thing. It has character classes: robotics, medic, recon, assault, as you can see, and what it ends up being the gameplay. Most of it is third-person shooting, actiony, doing things. Um, and this is the city of Coruscant. No, it's actually some other type of city, but this is, as I understood, the setting for the game somewhat. Actually, you start off here, but you end up on an island off the coast of this thing or something like that. There is a story element to this MMO, and a rather good one, I have to say. Not a good one, but a strong one. At least they showed some effort with cutscenes and voiceover work. There's some continuity problems here and there, but otherwise it's pretty solid, I think. They've had a long time to improve this as well. I'm sure it wasn't this polished when the game launched. I remember some drama being around this title, but I can't really care. I never played it before today, so this is like a first look, quick look, fast overview of the opening of this game. Now we're welcome to some loading screen action. I decided to keep it in for whatever reason, and we got some nice tips down there. If you get stuck, you can type something to get unstuck. And here we are. The gameplay starts. This reminded me of the Knights of the Old Republic starts, which Knights of the Old Republic 2 actually, where you started off in a Kolto something tank being revived. But here you're actually being cloned or produced or something. You're like a super soldier thing. And there's some kind of a commotion there, and you're probably gonna end up escaping. Spoilers. Again, introducing our character and the world around it. Very well done. You don't just start off in a newbie area killing 10 rats. However, there are some negative aspects to this type of opening thing of games, as I'll be definitely mentioning soon. Cool ass slow motion action, yeah. Visuals are really good, although they do remind me of a game made on the Unity engine. It looks like it should be played from a browser. I'm gonna take some flack for this probably, but it just does. It looks really sharp and polished and has good frame rate and stuff. And visuals are... I can't really whine about the visuals, they just look like they're solid visuals, okay? I mean, there's not much to say about it. I don't play games for the visual aspect, but that's for sure, so I'm not really good at commenting why some game looks better or feels better than the other. It's just, it's completely dependent on the person playing the game, I think. So yeah, here's a little loop-de-loop I'm gonna have to make to get to my next position. It's basically, this opening sequence is a tutorial. Right now I'm supposedly learning the WSAD keys in the mouse to, you know, interact with my environment. Yeah, danger, high voltage, keep out. Just noticing those stickers down there. Where am I supposed to keep out from? No. Anyway, nice little trail here. If you manage to get lost in this extremely linear corridor type of thing, but good nevertheless. You know, you need to keep things casual for new players. A bit ridiculous jump tutorial here, but okay, I'm willing to roll with it. So what's wrong with this type of opening in a game generally? Yeah, I'm here just noticing that I'm barefoot, so I'm trying to count the toes. If there's a correct number of toes on this character, yeah, that's how pity I am. Okay, anyway, I was about to talk about what I don't like about this type of openings in games generally. It's not only MMORPGs, but it's most offensive in MMOs because, well, what is? I'll start from the beginning. I hate games that force you into a tutorial, and that tutorial is actually a handcrafted or a world created specifically for a tutorial. You do nothing else there but learn the basics of the game. If it's really well mixed with the story, I can kind of go with it, but it's never okay in an MMORPG. Especially if you can't just say, fuck it, I don't want to do this tutorial, I've done it 60 times, or if you're just such a badass gamer that you don't even need a freaking tutorial, you just want to go and see the world, then this is the most horrendous mistake a developer can put into their games. Now, Global Agenda is a different game from all the MMOs out there, but it's not that different that I need a very lengthy tutorial explaining every aspect of the goddamn game to me. I can pick this shit up. I'm a gamer, okay? I've played games for a long goddamn time. I don't need to teach me what to do to attack or how to jump. This is seriously a pointless thing to have. Now, if this was skippable at all times, at any time, I mean, I would be cool with it. I wouldn't mind skipping this game, this initial startup game. It's okay, you know. I'll just start off in the real world and find my own way. I really hate if there's spoon feed. And what's the purpose of this room? I tried to figure it out. Like, why is there a huge thing in the middle and then one bot that runs to me, not even trying to shoot me, even though he has a rifle? What the hell is the purpose of this room? Seriously, write the comment in this web zone if you know what the purpose of this room is. I'm not promising pizza rolls though. On track again. Yeah, I really hate tutorial sequences. That's one of the main reasons I really hated Age of Conan, because it forced you into this closed world until you were level 20 or something. And I've always felt like I was missing the real game because I'm stuck in this, you know, opening cutscene or tutorial area. Yay, I'm making my escape from this horrible facility full of droids. I guess another loading screen. Don't get the long black screen pauses before the loading screens. I guess it's loading the loading screen. Yeah, the city is quite nice. I love the details, and the draw distance is quite nice. It doesn't feel like I'm in a box somewhere. It actually feels like a real game. Ah, toes close up. Yay. You can count them. There should be 5, I hope. You see, this stuff is really great in such a free-to-play MMO game. Like cutscenes and going through the glass and shit. You don't see that in typical MMOs, but it's not really necessary to keep me locked up in this goddamn tutorial world.
You can use your equipment manager to see if there's a ranged weapon available for you to use.
Yeah, I'm just equipping my first ranged weapon here.
Wherever you look, you'll notice that the center of your field of view is marked by an aiming reticle.
Oh yeah, now we'll get to the next thing I don't like. This is a shooter, basically. You do have melee attacks and abilities here, but mainly you do damage by shooting a gun type of thing, either a pistol or a machine gun or a heavy machine gun. And what I really dislike is the shooting audio and visual effects. The bullets are some kind of a crystal type of energy beam thingies, and the sound is just really lackluster. Somebody popping balloons in a corridor sound type of thing, or in a metal tin can. It's just not very pleasant to hear or listen to. And another thing, bullets don't leave bullet holes in the wall, and this is one of the first things I noticed when shooting, and it really, for some reason, it really bothers me. I just want to see, even if it's like capped to some number of bullet holes, like 20 or 50 or 100 or something, then it's okay. But no bullet holes, no interactivity with the world around you if you shoot it. It kind of feels like a toy, you know, like a cheap plastic toy. I don't know if it's really difficult, because look, all the visuals here, like the consoles and the clone tanks and stuff, and the attacking explosions and stuff. These are really cool, but yeah, I'm trying to just figure out if I can do something here, but nope. just have to run through this area because it's a corridor and it's a tutorial. But yeah, bullet holes. I really miss bullet holes in this game. Like, there's not even an animation if the bullet hits the wall, like a little flash or something, or some sparks or something. Nothing. It's just it disappears. It vaporizes. But the visuals are really good, you know. Just some things are missing, and that bothers me. I thought it was a nice thing to have a melee attack here. In this game, I have a special ability. If I hold the right mouse button, I will create a shield with the melee weapon equipped, and it should reduce the damage I take. I rolled a medic class here, so I can heal myself and others in different ways. Another cool feature this game really has is the damage notification thing. If you notice, if I get hit by enemy fire or attacks, my character's surrounding will light up with a red thing, which shows from where the damage comes, and it's really well done. It really shows you where the damage comes from because it's a third-person shooter. See, I haven't noticed this in this type of games. They're usually present in an FPS game because you don't see your surroundings that well. You're limited to a certain field of view as a first-person shooter. But in third-person shooter, they don't usually have to show you where you get shot from because you can see the bullet coming. However, here it's done very nicely. It's like a personal shield or something that notifies you from the direction the bullet comes from.
Before you pass through that
That's
shimmering
really cool.
field in front of you, you should know that
Yeah, here I just went through the field and started fighting the end boss of this level, I thought. And I was like, oh shit, I should have probably healed myself up or prepared somehow. But I can take it. It's just a generic bot, but yeah, and I love the voice work here too. I don't know how you beat that thing, but good work, you know. Come on, lady, have some emotion, please. I just beat the really impossible droid, apparently. Yeah, this is a really action game montage thing. Also very nice. And now another loading screen. After a while, you forget you're playing an MMO, really, or a multiplayer action game, whatever it's actually categorized as. So I guess this is the, oh yeah, a little texture pop in, and notice that I'm wearing a different type of armor suddenly. I don't know where I got it from, which has some really messed up piping. Like, what are those green neon things coming out of my butt? Why are they there? Who designed this and thought that, hey, I want to have two tubes come out of his butt and connect to his legs that are, you know, neon green or something? That would be a good thing. Who thought this thing was a good idea? Look at him flapping around all that. So damn weird. I love the cool color themes. If I'm green, then I'm a medic. And I suppose other classes have similar color tells as well. Not sure though. Just those bots are entirely useless. I don't even know why anyone would buy those to protect their property. Because they just bite the dust by the handful. I mean, they're completely useless. Yeah, this is the tutorial for the backpack, essentially. And as far as I'm concerned, there wasn't really any ammunition to your guns. They just regenerate. The left bar in the middle of the HUD is your health, and the right bar is your resource for bullets and jetpack. I don't know how I feel about them being in the middle of the screen all the time. I guess you can customize it probably. I can't imagine them being there all the time and not being able to disable that. It looks kind of weird. Also, I would really like to customize my aiming reticle, because this type of thing, I would like a crosshair that's a really standard two lines just crossing, like in Counter-Strike or something, because that's way more better to look at than this abysmal thing. It's cutscene time. Oh yeah, and now it shows me getting the armor that I was already wearing, so I'm sure this was just a bug. But damn, that's just a bug. Plus the armor was blue in the cutscene, and I'm wearing white and green armor. But I guess they just made one cutscene for all the classes. Yeah, again, no bullet interaction. Can't break glasses, don't have different bullet holes for glass. Doesn't have bullet holes at all, period. That's why it feels so beta to me. And I'm really just trying to go through this damn tutorial and show you the game, and show myself the game. I just want to experience what the world is like. I don't want to be stuck in this corridor shooter, very generic third-person corridor shooter, where I'm fighting with bots that are really freaking easy to kill. And I actually wanted to note that the AI for the bots is surprisingly good, considering this game. They actually take cover and run away if you overpower them. They also try to avoid your fire by strafing around. They're really good, unless you surprise them like I'm doing right here. And I don't really have to do anything. I just have to hold down my attack button and wave around. The bullets will eventually hit and kill them, because they demand so little damage before they die. It's ridiculous. But I understand this isn't supposed to be frustrating. This has to be like a really easy thing to do, because it's the opening of your game. You don't want people quitting in the tutorial level, right? But I was close to quitting because I didn't want to play the tutorial at all. I hate being forced into something in a game, especially if it's not even indicative of the full game. It's just one level, but they just force you to play it for the reason that they think you're dumb. Because I realize that this makes it easy for new players to discover your game and try it out, but for all the other people it's just a freaking nuisance, right? And you can say in defense that this is to set up the story. Well, you can do that with a really short cutscene, because this story just doesn't have that much to it. And again, I'm not wearing my armor, not even shoes, so a little continuity issues there. But nothing major, I can overlook that, it doesn't really bother me. It's just weird that they haven't really fixed that since it launched, or maybe it's a recent thing, but I don't know. Okay, so this is the next, I don't know, tutorial boss, and this guy is just classical bad guy. Look at him just walking back and forth and gloating all over me and saying that, oh, I'm so much better and badder than you, I have a red sword and come get some. And then I basically just one-shot him with my one clip of rifle fire. He doesn't even get a hit off on me, so yeah. Elite assassin, indeed. This room's actually quite pretty. I didn't take time to look around, but there's trees in the glass, and I like the aesthetics of that. Elevator's actually bright somewhere. It's not just a thing, or maybe it is. I don't know. It's loading again. Loading the loading screen, I suppose. I think this is the last part of this tutorial. Oh no, there's one more after this one. So it's a really long tutorial. Sometimes games just have you like go through the basic training camp thing, like where you learn to shoot and duck and jump, and that'll be it. But here, it's much worse. There's some kind of text about me getting some devices and shit. I don't know, I never got any personal turrets, so. And then it automatically opens this screen to, you know, help you equip some shit. But I discovered that no buttons work on this screen, so I'm stuck here. The game actually traps you on this screen and you can't do anything. You see, as the character I can move around still, but the screen really messed up with my mouse, so I can't do anything really. You only tried this once and it never happened again, so it may be a fluke with my mouse and hardware, but I kind of think that it's not my problem, it's the game's issue. Again, nothing really game breaking, although I can't play per se, but just a stupid thing to happen. I didn't want to stop recording and quit out of the game because I knew I would be really hard pressed to come back into the game. I was afraid that maybe it didn't even save my progress and I have to do the whole tutorial again. And at that point, I would probably just uninstall it on the spot. So I decided to just go out and get myself killed as fast as possible. Getting stuck on a phone booth and now just getting into the middle of the street to take as much fire as fast as possible, because I don't want to spend a lot of more time in this tutorial, that's for sure. And again, droids running up to me to beat me with their rifles instead of shooting me from the distance. That's a good idea. My god, it takes them a long time. Yes, I was defeated for sure. Luckily there was a save at the same spot, so I'm not quitting and I'm gonna continue on. And now everything works, but still I can't see any personal turrets or anything, so... And I can't equip anything because it's red. So I'm just gonna continue on. Now the city looks nice. Cars, tech, buildings. It looks like a futuristic city. I don't doubt that. The art is nice. And now I have to fight a wave after wave of security bots and droids and shit. It gets boring really fast. Especially because this is a tutorial, you don't save any progress. I don't get any XP. I don't get any loot. I'm essentially just wasting everyone's time by doing this. And I hate it, and I can't skip it. I really hate that. If I play an MMO, and it's especially, I understand if developers do this for the MMOs that you pay for because they want you to play their game as long as humanly possible, right? So they trap you in a tutorial world first, and then another world, and do this and that. But a free-to-play game should let you be free to play the goddamn game. I don't consider this to be really the game. It's just offensive what this is, really. And I know I'm just overreacting, you know. This is just a short 30-minute tutorial. Come on, you can do it. And then you're free to play after that. You know, you don't have to pay anything. So why are you bitching and moaning about this shit, right? Well, I don't have a humongous amount of time to play games every goddamn day or even every week. So I have to choose what I play. And I wouldn't really play this game because it's not my cup of tea. I didn't play it when it launched, and I'm just now trying it out because I was bored and have a Steam account. But still, having me trapped here feels kind of cheated. Especially if they expect you to buy some stuff. I don't know if they're going to trap you even more later on. So you would feel the need to purchase some kind of a perk from their store for real money. And I understand that games are primarily a business thing. It's motivated by money. You know, you make a game, you want to earn something for your hard work. But there are better ways to going about doing that. First, make a game that everyone likes. Don't overcommit to that game if you're not sure that people are going to actually buy it. And whereas I realize that taking risks is essential in this field, gaming, then it's not really the best choice. And here I just get the feeling that we're supposed to run.
That's it. There's the emergency escape access panel.
Not really fight those damn bots.
Commonwealth stiffs were never quite able to crack it. Access the terminal and it will guide you to the escape tunnel.
Nice water effects. I was hoping for a little dripping on the screen, but that's just stupid, so it's okay that they just do that.
We'll meet you at the end of the tunnel.
Just throwing a few bullets their way because they're so easy to kill. No XP, so it doesn't matter. There are levels in this game and skills and unlocks in different areas, but they decided to show you the tutorial first. Yeah, I saw some things called auto cannons or something up there, and I'm wondering if it's gonna start shooting at the droids at some point. Because, you know, they're turrets. Or auto cannons. They're supposed to automatically fire up at enemies, but they ain't really doing jack, so I don't get it. I'm just playing. I mean, I'm bored with this tutorial. I'm gonna try to find ways to mess with it. So yeah, I don't know what the range on these things are, but they never started firing, so I don't know. And I guess this is the end of the tutorial then. Get a nice cutscene again, a dropship coming to pick me up, take me to the real game world. And it's cool that you can see in the background that the droids are still there shooting. I think that's cool. It's not just a pre-rendered cutscene, it's real time. Like it should be in an MMO. I guess we're gonna have a loading screen again. Ooh, and not a black screen. That's good. Wow, it's a long loading screen. But I understand it's loading a major hub of this game, so the way this works is I'll explain in a minute. Oh yeah, I'm already here. But wait, there's a cutscene. And it starts when I open my menu, so I'm gonna have to close it. Yeah, it's an introductory cutscene that sets up some characters and stuff.
We're here, Dome City.
Dome City, that's a really stupid name for a city. For some reason I think it's stupid. I don't really know why, but Dome City. Suppose it's dome shaped then.
My compliments, Croft. You did well.
Glad to get another one out, sir.
I'm Dalton Bancroft, and this is my city, Dome City.
You can't make out if this guy is evil or not. It's probably not. It's just a guy. Or a robot. Or something. Cool animation and cool looking character. Not sure what happened with my head there, but okay.
Dome City is a haven for all those who oppose the
And I'm sporting a very nice grey mustache, by the way.
From lone wolf to mercenary work, to tactical squads in the Alliance building. As long as you stand against the Commonwealth, you will find asylum and relative peace within my city.
And here I am. Just a lot of text. For all the tutorial, there is a lot of goddamn text. I need to use that stuff to tutorialize me. Even more. Anyway, this is the, I guess, the quest hub and the social area of the game. This is the main gathering center for all the players, and where you can shop, do skill ups, accept quests, trade, buy new equipment, and probably a lot of more stuff that I didn't go through. I just get the initial quest here, and the quest window is really uncomfortable. The buttons are, you have no feedback whether you're really pressing them, what you're pressing, and which quest you're selecting. It's really annoying. So I figured, like, what's this area here? And I know there's like an open world part here, or like a level or something. That's an open area, and it's just a team deathmatch or thing. And I immediately wanted to go there because, well, that's the game, isn't it? Really crispy, clean visuals, I think. Except for the text. Everything with text is horrible, or the interface is horrible. But the visuals inside the game world actually looks really nice and detailed. Maybe a little bit too clean and pasted, but otherwise it looks really cool. Yeah, as you can see, here's the market sector. I suppose you can trade there. Here's the AVA Hall of Legends. I don't know what AVA is. It's like agenda versus agenda or something. I don't know, I'm stupid, but it's probably some PvP take or something. So now I'm just gonna try and make my way to the open world area of this game. Take a look at that. Press U to talk. Yeah, it's really weird key selection. If you're near an NPC, you have to press U. No mouse cursor or anything. Okay, he tells me I have to talk to the main honcho here if I want to go outside, because only he allows people to go outside. Where the fuck is this guy? I don't even know. Wish he gave me some directions, but I have an idea because this dude seemed important, so I hope it's him. And lo and behold, it's him. I have to talk to him to get outside. So I talk to him and he says just welcome and nothing about getting outside. So I just realize and know what I feared all along. I have to do some quests in order to get outside. quests that again tutorialize you by showing you where the most important people are in this dome city. Now this is the more standard type of thing that MMOs do. They send you on quests to different NPCs in areas to just allow you to get to know this place. But since I already had a tutorial, and since I don't really freaking care where different NPCs are because I just want to see the world, finally, this again pisses me off. I'm probably alone in this, and I don't really think people are as impatient as I am. But as a gamer, I just want to get into the content that I want to play ASAP, and not do meaningless quests that show me where some person is that I don't really care about until if I really needed them, or if it was intertwined with story really well, then I'd probably seek them out. Or if an NPC mentioned that, yeah, maybe you want to do this introductory quest where I show you where people are, maybe you want to do this because it's important. Maybe then I would have done it. Actually, I wouldn't have because I just want to see the world, as I said. But people who wanted to learn about stuff would do it. But again, it's not optional. It's fucking forced. I'm just running through all this. I'm not reading anything. I'm trying to get to the so-called action. And the game notified me that I have unspent points, so I'm going to drop essentially a talent into healing because I'm a medic. I don't really care too much to get into that. I know they're all good and necessary, but I just want to see the actual gameplay, And now it's telling me to press ESC to open the main menu. I wonder what tutorial that is, but then I see Global Agenda Store. I'm glad that's not a locking your screen and going through the store one category by the time thing type of tutorial. So that's nice. They don't really rub it in all that much as they could. But they gotta make some money somehow, right? Some people sporting some really cool dog armor or something. Now, I don't no longer have to talk to the guard, I just have to talk to the door, which is weird, but okay. So finally, here's the loading screen to the open area type of place where I can actually kill something that rewards me experience and loot. Or so I hope. My god, my voice, I'm really doing a number on my voice. Not used to talking to this long in a row. Loading times are nice. My god, they're freaking long. Almost as bad as Duke Nukem. See what I did there? I actually like Duke. But that's another thing to talk about. And this is the Sonoran Desert, as the title suggests. I have a healing gun, which doesn't show any visual effects, but it's okay, it's just loading them still. So this is the famous dome city, and what do you know, it is the shape of a freaking metal dome ball. Thunderdome. Should have made a Beyond Thunderdome joke here somewhere, but I'm not that witty. And again here, no bullet effects. They just swallowed up by crates. And now the medic gun has some effect, which is nice. Anyway, this is the open world area, and it's a generic desert. Are you surprised? You really shouldn't be. It's the cheapest and probably the easiest to make, isn't it? I would prefer a winter level because deserts have been done to death by all the post-apocalyptic MMOs out there, and this isn't the post-apocalyptic whatever MMO, I know that, but still, they could have gone for a different visual. Cool shotgun or whatever. It's actually a MP5 type of thing with a huge long-range scope. These are apparently friendly, so my bullets just don't fly that long far. And I like this little junkyard town type of thing here, but as I said, freaking deserts in every game. Jesus Christ. I have a winter level here, or a water world, or something different, goddammit, please. This cacti. It's just visually really boring. I'm trying to see the map, but it's on a different key than M, so I'm just supposed to read the tutorial on the right, but I didn't notice it right away. It's N for the zone map. So, yeah. And I actually managed to spot an enemy, but a Kanar scout, but it's too far away. And notice something, how weirdly empty this damn world is. There's no NPCs, nothing to kill. It's nothing to do here, it's just a barren wasteland. And I realize in reality it would be like this. Oh, and this is the zone map. It's actually really nice and big, so it's not a like a cheap cop-out or something. But what the hell is up with this emptiness? I mean, it's not going for the realistic look, I know that's for sure, because you have like jetpacks and like wars with factions and agendas. But this is ridiculous. There's not even wildlife. No mutated sun desert rats or prairie mutant slime dogs or vultures, raiders, bandits. Nothing. Thieves. Absolutely nothing. It's empty. Nothing in sight either. So not fun. And the jetpack has no recoil type thing. So if I fall, as long as I press jetpack button once before I hit the ground, I immediately stop in the air. So it's not, it doesn't work like inertia. Inertia doesn't work in this game. And there's another player I came across who almost seems as baffled as I am to what the fuck are you supposed to do in this empty world. And another player. Some kind of settlement. And then I see a bot, or actually an NPC spawn in. I'm so happy I get to finally kill something. I'm not sure if I got any loot. Just trying to find a body, but no loot. I'm not sure if I got any XP even. I may be completely wrong here, but this is probably a PvP only game. It's like a multiplayer action game with guilds and stuff, and you fight each other. It's like multiplayer maps and stuff. But the game doesn't do the perfect freaking thing to explain all this to me, so I didn't really pick it up. To this day I don't know. And this is where my hard drive space ran out. So that's it. Thanks for watching.